y'all. What's up, what's up? Come in and say hey. Get y'all pulled up. I am Michelle from Monkey's Creations, and we are finally going to do the poinsettia I've been trying to do all day. So what have y'all been up to? Busy, busy? I've been running like a dog. Like a dog, y'all. Hello, hello. What's up, y'all? What's up? Hey, hey. Hello, hello. Trying to find y'all. Where y'all at? Where you be? There you are. So we're going to do a poinsettia on the large flower board. So as you can see, if you can see, I have put extra holes in the board. So I've seen Lori do this petal for the last 2 days, and I haven't tried it the way she did it. So that's what we're doing today. I'm going to try it. I have not done it before, but y'all know I have no problem winging anything live. So if I make a mistake, y'all can learn from my mistake. So when you come in, say, hey, let me know you're here. As my computer's still scrolling. So what I did was, in between on row, this is considered row 1. This is considered row 2, 3, 4, and 5. So on row 3, normally there's a big gap here. Normally there's no spaces. I used my wood burning tool and I put 2 extra holes. That way I could put another set of petals and not have to worry about the big, filling in that big gap. Now I can see ya. Hey, hey. So if y'all have watched Lori the last couple days, you know that she put, she had the big gap in between and she put 2 petals in there to fill that up. You brave soul, right? So what I did is I just put in the extra holes, and then for the middle, I'm using every set of holes, plus I'm going in between. Okay? So if I counted this right, you're going to need 48 petals, which is 24 pieces. So I cut mine in half, just like Lori did. The only thing is, because she used 2 pieces in that space, and I'm only using 1, it may look a little bit different because there's not going to be extra petals, but we're just going to see. It's echoing. Uh-oh. Maybe go out and come back in. Myba. So we are using the red fabric mesh, and I'm using the poinsettia balls that I was making. So we're going to use these as our center, and we're going to get rolling here. So I will bring y'all down and I'll show you how I did the petals. It's been a while. Where you been? I've been here. Hey, hey. So I'll bring y'all down just a little bit. Maybe. Let's see if that's enough. Make sure y'all can see what I'm doing. So now my mesh was 10.5 inches. So in order to make it square, I cut them at 10.5 inches. So if you're using 10-inch mesh, then you do yours at 10 inches. That's the only difference. This was 10.5, so I cut it at 10.5. No echo? Good. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So what I did was, you're going to start this curved side up. Okay. Put it into a diamond. Now for this one, because you want the finished edge on the top, you're going to make sure that your finished edge, your serged edge, is on your left-hand side. Okay? So you're going to bring this corner up to this one. Just like that, that sun is coming right in. So I hope y'all can see. I didn't think about that. I hadn't put curtains on because I like having the sun come in, but thanks for floating my boat, y'all. And then just clip it. Straighten your petal out. As straight as you can get it. Hello, everybody. And then we're going to scrunch from this end to this end. Okay? Just like that. When we get to the edge, take this piece and just fold it under. Okay? Yes, you can use fabric mesh outside. Absolutely. Okay? So this is kind of what you get. Then I take my metal clips and I clip on each side of my finger. So just like that. So we have 2 petals. Awesome. So I hope this is a better view. So y'all let me know if you like this view. And then next time I'm going to maybe put it off to the side so you can look down that way, and we'll figure it out which way you like better. And then I'm just going to cut it up the middle so we have 2 petals. Okay? Then we'll get our board and we're just going to start. So when you're going to put your finished edge is going to be facing up. Don't worry about the frays. You can cut those off as you go. Oh, where'd that one go? Oh, it fell off. Okay. Then just unclip. And I use a finger width is generally my rule of thumb. Good view, awesome. Hello, hello. And then just kind of fix your petal. And this is how we're going to do this entire flower. Okay? And I'll do more pieces. I've got a few more pieces to do. So as other people come in, I can make the petal again. But I have already done most of my petals. So it would just be... So we wouldn't be here all night, y'all. Hello. So if y'all wouldn't mind floating my boat, I'd appreciate it. So you can see the curve is going the same way. We'll be going the same way all the way around. What's up, y'all? Look, Monkey wanted some chips, y'all. This is going to be the boring part, just sitting here watching me put in these petals. So Monkey wanted some chips after dinner, so I told him he could have a few. He's trying to open the bag by squeezing it, thinking it would open at the top. Guess what I have all over my floor? Chips, because it busted at the bottom, y'all. Isn't that crazy? I know I got my nails done. I'm so excited. I know I love my shirt too. So now the dog's in here eating sour cream and onion chips. You like it? Awesome. Thank you for floating my boat. Crunch, crunch. Do you hear them? That's what they're over here doing. They're eating chips. So what have y'all been doing all day? See how the curved edge is always on the top? That way you don't see that cut edge. Boys, I know. What you gonna do with them? It is hump day. Thanks for floating my boat. Could you move in a little closer? Let's see if I can adjust this. How's that? Right, I won't have to clean them up. Yay, Kim. So yes, I did call to talk to Kim today. So she is going to be making the poinsettia balls for y'all. So as soon as she... You're eating chips. So as soon as she is up and going and has them available, she will let me know. And then I'll let you all know. And y'all can order them from her. The metal clips I get from Amazon. Just pull up metal clips. Looks great to you? Awesome. I was trying to use the blue balls because I really liked the blue, but I really didn't like it with the white fabric mesh, and I couldn't find silver, so we're doing red. Doing red. That's okay. I like the red too. But I wanted to use the blue ones. And there goes my comments again, not scrolling. Hello. Now this fabric mesh does fray. Oh my goodness, it frays bad. You got some blue balls coming, girlfriend. Hey, what time? Oh, I just missed that. I generally use an impulse sealer. I prefer the big mats. So this one is a 35, 36 inch mat. And I just love the size. It doesn't matter what I'm doing on it, it's big enough. So can I see a close-up of the clips? Sure. Where am I at? Did that help? I think if you just pull up metal clip, it'll pop up. You can do it, girl. You just got to work it. Work your booty off. Y'all, I've been a nurse over 20 years. And I work harder than I did as a nurse. So, you can do it, but you got to work it. Hello from Florida. I want to go to Florida. One more and then I'll show you the petal again. This is fabric mesh. Hey, hey. All right, so we got this row done. Let's clip these off. You need to come to Connecticut. Beautiful this time of year, I'm sure, because it's already hotter than heck here. Oh, you're moving in. How big is it going to be when it's finished? It will be about 27 inches. This should take less than a roll of mesh. Now, I would not do this with a really see-through mesh, like yellow, white, any real thin mesh. I'm just cutting off these. It didn't cut. Because with this petal, you'll be able to see right through your board, y'all. So if you're going to do it, use your really heavily fold mesh or your fabric mesh. When you are sealing the 10.5, how do you set it on the, you just have to measure it. I have it marked on my board outside. So just set it and take your measuring piece, your measuring tape, and measure out your 10.5 inches, and mark it. So mark where your board starts and then mark where your petal goes. That's the way I do it. Right now, I could not tell you what it's set at. You made it back, yay! What's my all-time favorite mesh to work with? I really love working with the fabric mesh. It's easy to work with, even though it does fray. It's easy to work with. It's soft. So I would say fabric mesh. All right, so I'll go ahead and show y'all the petal again. I can have the heavily fold mesh. Oh, you're funny. All right, so this mesh was 10.5 inches, so I cut it at 10.5 inches, okay? So because I want the serged edge to be on the top, the serged edge is going to be on my left hand side. How many holes? In between all the big gaps is where I added a set of holes. So serged edge is on my left. So when I fold corner to corner, just like that, take your clip to hold it in place. Straighten out your petal and then scrunch from this corner to this, from here to this corner. Okay? When you get to the end, I just like to turn this down, and that is your petal. So I just take my clip and put a clip on each side of my finger, just like that, and then cut it right down the middle. And that's your petal. Okay. So we'll go ahead. We're going to continue on the next row. Hey, Brenda. What's up? Okay, now here, remember I added the extra set of holes in between that big gap. So this is the difference between mine and Lori's. She would actually put 2 petals in here because of the big gap. So we'll see how it looks at the end, and I can always go back in and add an extra set depending on what it looks like. So we'll see. Hello, hello. What did you use to make the holes? My wood burner. Yeah, with this one, because I was just doing one board, I just used my wood burner. Otherwise, I would take it outside and use my drill, but thanks. Thank you for floating my boat. Yes, this is fabric mesh. What size do you use when you use a drill? Oh girl, I could not tell you. Whatever drill bit is on there. I do a lot of Halloween wreaths. I do. You hate your new shift? Oh no. I'm gonna have I'm not going to be seeing, I can't see comments, so I'm going to refresh it. So I won't be, I can see your comments, but it's acting a fool. So I'm going to refresh it and see if that helps. It's a version of the Rita petal, and my computer went down. So give it a second, it'll come back up. Now I have done this without cutting them and used the whole petal. So if you watched my poinsettia from last year, I did this same fold, except I did not cut them in half. I just used the whole fold, and I'll show you with my next piece how I did that. So that you can see. With this, if you do it this way, you use less mesh. Because you're essentially cutting your petal in half and only using half. Sorry, I'm trying to get this one to lay a little bit nicer. There we go. Oy, 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 oy. All right, give me a second, y'all. Find you again. Okay, I can see your comments. Woohoo! What is the name of that tool? That is a zip tie gun. So it tightens and cuts your zip ties all at once. Where did I get my shirt? Kim, she's on here, makes shirts. So when I seen this one, a couple people had tagged me on this shirt. I was like, I gotta have this shirt. So I sent it to Kim. I was like, I need a shirt. So she made it for me. Oh no. All right, last one for this row. We're making a poinsettia. Y'all, this girl didn't know who Aunt Jemima was. I had to call her out. I was like, we can't be friends if you don't know who Aunt Jemima is. Or what it is. because I love me some pancakes now. Thanks. Wait till oh, cool. So how many of y'all are in my Barrel of Monkeys group? It's a free group where you can post, you know, your any of your crafts. It doesn't even have to be wreath related. But I do have a free group that you can post your creations in. You just ordered 15 bottles. Oh my God, that's funny. Hey, Deanna. Yes, Kim is Magical Creations. So she does shirts. So if you need a shirt, get with her. She is going to be doing the poinsettia balls. So when she gets them up and going, I will let y'all know. All right, so I'll show y'all the petal. So curved side up. Serged edge is on my left-hand side. You looked but couldn't find it. Couldn't find what? Bring this corner to this corner. Clip it. Lori, I loved your flowers the last couple days, so I got so excited I had to try it. Scrunch from this end to this corner. So this is my first time doing it like this. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. So you can get the same effect pretty much, but you'll use a whole roll of mesh when you do it this way. So what you would do is, I gotta remember how I did it. Let me go from underneath. So you would just, how did I do that? Fold it like that and get your 2 petals this way, okay? Of course, it would look nicer. I would take my time, but and then just put it right in the board so that your things or your curve is all going the same way. So that's how I did it last year. But like I said, you'll use a whole roll of mesh doing it that way. This way you do not. So yeah, you do a half, yeah. I just couldn't get it together. Y'all, I'm tired. I'm tired, can you tell? Oh my God, I'm exhausted. And then just cut it right in half. So I'm gonna do the last one and then all my petals should be made, unless I counted wrong, which is always a possibility. I hate the inside roll, the inside of the mesh. Don't y'all? Look, I'm not even going to mess with that piece. I'm just going to cut another piece. Because I don't like it, y'all. So let me just cut one more piece real quick. So remember, this is 10.5 inches. So I'm going to cut it at 10.5 inches to keep it square. Hello, hello. All right, let me get this stuff back out of my way. See, I'm not gonna fight with a piece of mesh. I'm not doing it, y'all. Hello, hello. You had 2 hours sleep trying to stay in bed. I get tired of, oh, because you're on a different shift. Yeah. You couldn't find the Barrel of Monkeys page? It should just come right up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the second row. Now remember, Lori's look different because she used the big and put 2 petals in each one, and I just put an extra set of holes in there with my wood burner. So it may not look like hers, or it may not be as full, but if I don't like it, I can always go back and add 2 petals in any one of those. You can't even get yours done. Don't be hating on me. Awesome, Deanna. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, hello. I do need to turn on my hot glue gun. You need a haircut. Oh, my dogs are back. I must have found some more chips. Crazy. Cut that off. One's wonky too, y'all. What the heck? You had a mullet? Oh, funny. Okay, last one on there. Yeah, Texas is open, y'all. It is open. I don't think so, but we're going to do in every set. So we're doing the 4 in here and then in between to fill that in. But I wasn't able to watch the whole thing. So I told y'all I was just winging it. So I may have to go back and add some petals, but we'll see. We shall see. So here's what I did. So everyone on this one, and then she, in the big gaps, she put 2 petals in each of the big gaps, but I went ahead and just put extra holes in them. And then every one of these, and then here, and then in between the shared holes, I'm adding extra petals. Okay, so that's what I did. But I think it's going to be fine, because once I get these in here, then it's going to hide those gaps. Can't have no gaps. And then we're going to use these in the middle. Yes. So if you do it this way, you need 24 petals cut in half. See, it's hiding that, and because it's the fabric mesh, it's hiding all of that. So you could not get away with doing it this way with your thin mesh, because you'll be able to see right through it. Yeah, you can do the extra holes, or just do like Lori does and put 2 petals in there. I wanted to see what I could get away with. With the least amount of material used. Does that make sense? What box size? I don't know till I get it done. I generally, look, that's wonky too. What the heck? Generally, my UITC I ship in 24 by usually 6. The flowers will usually fit in a 24 by 24 by 4. But because a lot of mine have the big bows on them, I usually do the 6-inch. I don't like that one, but I'm going to trim it up. And see if it looks better. But sometimes I can even get them in a 22 by 22 by 8. So it really just depends on what kind of wreath I'm doing with the boards. And these are Unique in the Creek boards. So there is a post pinned at the top of my page, Kim, that will take you directly to Unique in the Creek. So you can click on that link and look at all the boards. And you can even save 10% at the discount code. You can put CREATE, all capitals, CREATE, and you'll save 10%. So this is the large flower board. You could do the same flower on the small. All right, so that's what we have. I'll flip it over so you can see it, Kim. I don't know why my zip tie gun decided not to cut. What do I mean? I used a wood burner where those big gaps are. And put extra holes. This is red. This is fabric mesh. Dang, that one hit the ceiling, y'all. I could put out an eye. Oh no. Well, you'll know next time. All right. So here you can see exactly what I did. So normally right here there would be a big gap. So I just put an extra set of holes here and in between so I could fill that in. Otherwise, you can just double up your petal, which I still may go back and do. Because I really like it. I guess I need to make it bigger. But I wanted it to be really full. So it's still pretty either way. Sorry, cutting off the fray. That one was big. Does your gun need to be probably? Probably. And then what you do with the poinsettia balls is, now I'm not going to glue these because I am going to go back and add extra pieces. If you get the ones from me that I've already sold to y'all, you will see a hole in the bottom. That's from the skewer. So make sure your hole goes down. Adjust them. So you're going to have 5 on the bottom. And then 1 right there in the middle. So that's what you have. So the ones where I put the extra holes, I will probably go back and add another it doesn't look red on the screen. To make it a little bit fuller, I'll go back in and add an extra petal. So it'll only take what, 8? So I'll only need 4 more pieces, so you'll still use less than a whole roll of mesh. So let's see if y'all can see the whole thing. So there it is. Do another one. Y'all, I'm tired. And I still got an invoice. I got to finish invoicing, which may or may not get done today. So there it is. That's what it looks like. But I'll go back and add those extra pieces just to make it really full, y'all. But these are the poinsettia balls. So Kim, I've talked to her today. She is going to make those for y'all. She's going to make them available. So I'm handing her the reins to the poinsettia balls. So Magical Creations is where you will go to get them when they're available. And I'll make sure y'all know and post it on my page so that you know where to go get them. So she is going to take that over. So we will still, Tater will still be doing the flower sennas, the big ones. She'll still be doing the yarn balls, and she'll still be doing the suckers. But those these poinsettia balls, there's some time. So Kim is going to take that over. Where am I going to add more? It may be, but y'all, I'm so OCD that I know when I put it up in the air, if I can see holes, I'll never be happy. So my OCD will not allow me to sell this the way it is. That's just how I am, y'all. So where I put the extra holes, I may go back and I'll do from here. Can y'all see that? I'll put a pipe cleaner or a zip tie from here to here. Maybe every other set, just to add a little bit. But I'll go. I'll go from here to here. Okay, so from here to here, maybe every other. Not every, but every other. So that's probably what I'll do. You're having so much fun with the balls. You sent me a pic. Awesome. I'll go look at them. So that is it. Add on row 4, add shared holes. You could do that as well. Whatever. You could do it, yes, this is row 1, 2, 3, so you could do it here or you could do it here. Either way, 4, doing it actually on row 4 may give you better coverage. But especially if you're going from here out, it will cover all of that. So I may do that as well. We'll just see. We shall see. All right, any other questions? But I'm not doing it tonight, y'all, because I still need to invoice. I'm not done from earlier, man. So I'll be working the rest of the night. Probably till I crash at 10 o'clock. So any questions? No questions? All right, I am out of here then. What type of mesh would you use to make a snowman on a character board? I would use the snowball mesh, the white. I've got it here in the blue, but if you do the white with the snowball, that would look awesome. How do we, Janet, I'll make those available as soon as she gets enough ready. If you're looking for something in particular, private message me and I can figure something out from there. Wants to know where you're from. I've lived Tennessee, Indiana, Ohio, Texas. I'm a mutt, y'all. I've been everywhere. Will you post a video? Yes, these I will upload to my YouTube channel. So if you're not following my YouTube channel, it is under Monkey's Creations as well. And that's where I upload all of my videos. The balls I did yesterday, and I'm going to upload that video as well as soon as I get off of here. Nope, this was a poinsettia. So I wouldn't put a flower in the middle, but you most definitely can. That's just not what I was going for today. Love the blue ribbon behind me. What blue ribbon? I don't see what you're seeing. Oh, this maybe? Hey Sheila, I hope you're doing well. Or better anyway. Would I critique a wreath for you? You can send it to me. I may not get back to you quickly. I am 3 to 4 weeks behind on messages. So I usually don't do that, but definitely send it to me. When I see it, then I'll definitely give you my feedback. Or tag me on the dark blue. Oh, this one maybe? If you're on the Barrel of Monkeys, tag me. And I'll see it that way as well. Is that the one you're talking about? With the snowflake? That one I got from At Home. The At Home store. It must have been last year. You're so welcome. Under the green. Lord, I don't know. You did catch me live. Under the green. I don't know. I don't see a blue. Oh, over here? Are you talking this one? That's purple, if you're talking about this. There, yeah. It's purple with the bubbles. My Halloween section. That, yeah. You have to tell me which section. Oh, goodness. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Time to quit playing and get back to work. But if you have anything, let me know. Otherwise, I will check in with y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.